The crisis at the southern border shows no signs of letting up. A record number of migrants have crossed illegally, evading law enforcement, and more are expected this year. Now, lawmakers from both parties say they want action from the Biden administration. If not, impeachment proceedings could take place. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales reports.
According to the U.S. Border Patrol's own numbers, more than 2 million illegal migrants entered the U.S.-Mexico border illegally last year. President Biden recently visited the border and promised more resources. A group of bipartisan lawmakers also visited the border and called it one of the worst disasters that they've seen in their lifetime.
The Border Patrol staff are all in town actually processing people that came across in groups earlier. There are no people left to be able to actually patrol here at night. And so they can literally just stand by and watch them, but they can't actually do anything about it.
Republican Senator James Lankford and others couldn't believe the lack of agents and resources. Republican Senator John Cornyn, who organized the trip, said, quote, "I've never seen the border in this bad a shape. I know we have no alternative but to address this. Even some members of President Biden's own party agree something has to be done and believe Title 42, a Trump-era detention policy, is not a long-term permanent solution."
It expands the use of Title 42, which was put in place by Stephen Miller and the Trump administration, really because they wanted to get everybody out, didn't want any asylum seekers in the United States. The Biden administration is not going that far, but it is the recurring use of Title 42.
They hope Republicans will see the need for real immigration reform, something the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops has been wanting for years. Meanwhile, House Republicans have launched investigations, taking aim at Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. Several committees are demanding he testify before them. If not, impeachment proceedings could play out.
And in that investigation could lead to an impeachment inquiry. I don't predetermine, because I'll never use impeachment for political purposes. But if the person is a derelict in their duties and they're harming Americans and Americans are actually dying by the lack of their work, that could rise to that occasion.
Already, Republican Congressman Pat Phelan of Texas has filed an impeachment resolution. The House Judiciary Committee, who has jurisdiction, has indicated that they're prepared to impeach Secretary Mayorkas if there is consensus within the GOP conference. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.